I am $6,555 into this Whiteout survival account. It's day 40. I've got 2 big milestones happening on my account today, one with hero gear and one with chief gear. You don't want to miss that. And I'm going to show you my progress on Hall of Chiefs because I only need 10 Geronimo shards to be sure that when I go to VIP 11 and get that pack, I can fully max out Geronimo's stars. So here we go. And I'm going to do a little bit of spending today. There's a new event that hit, so let's get into this. First of all, here's Hall of Chiefs. Here's how I've been doing. Let's take a look. I'm not trying to win this event. First of all, let me make that clear. I pushed a little hard because I want to make sure that I can get all the way in the top 10. I need just 10 Geronimo shards so that when I get the VIP 11 pack, I can fully max out his stars. So here's where we're at right now. I didn't really do great in some of these phases, but I don't really care. What I really care about is the total ranking. I put enough points on the board to make sure that I think I'm in a good place for total ranking. I'm going to try to sit up around 3rd place. I wouldn't be too upset if I got into 5th place, but I don't really want to slip much because they do a lot of sniping and I don't want to fall out the bottom of this 10th place. So I'm trying to kind of remain up here, somewhere up here. Like maybe I can take 3rd place and I'll be happy with that. That's what I'm going to push for. But, you know, as somebody who's kind of maxed out the account quickly, I don't know, how much sniping I can do last minute. So I've been trying to kind of like play the points that I can, play the cards I can. Let's first take a look at today's stage. This is raise chief score by 1, excluding charms. So that should be, I only have so much I can do for that. I'll do that kind of last. I'll do that towards the end. And then I have some hero gear stuff I want to do. So before I get into that, let's do the spending part. First things first, if you've been following me, I'm buying the Philly deal mainly for the VIP because that's a really good deal on VIP. And I get conflicting information about whether Philly's going to be useful later in the game or not, how useful she will be. I don't plan on doing a lot with her right now until I figure that out. So that's Philly. And I'll just kind of, do what I can to get the daily grind. Also, the shards, because I'm going to be getting shards from Philly for this daily deal. And let's see how many I got actually, because you get the chests with her as well. So let's see how many I got. All right, good. I got 4 more Philly shards. So, I'm going to use those Philly shards. Let me just take care of these while I'm in here. I'm going to use those Philly shards for the last phase of Hall of Chiefs as well, where you get points for using shards, mythic shards and other shards. So that's the plan with those. I already have some Flint shards from Flint and I haven't applied them yet. The other thing we have going on here is this Myriad Bazaar. This is an interesting one to me because as long as I buy it up to the $5 point or something, the VIP spend is reasonable. So, it, just like all of them, it drops off around there. I think what I'm going to do is put this, there's basically 2 modes it looks like. It's either, stones and gear. This is kind of more focused on hero gear, and this is more focused on chief gear. And because today is a chief gear day, I'm going to do the chief gear because I want to see, I need to press my chief gear a little bit. And I think I'm going to have a new account milestone with that. I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but I'm going to buy these up until the $5 point. This game has a way of enticing you to spend. I wasn't really planning on spending too much, but I want to try to smooth out the spend a little bit. But I don't feel like this is a bad purchase because I'm getting design plans and things that I need for my chief gear. And so that's it. And it's a good VIP spend. So that's it. I'm just going to spend up to the $5 mark and no more. That's good VIP spend and stuff that I need for Hall of Chiefs now anyways, and that I need for my chief gear. So that's that. Now, that's some event spending. I told you what I'm doing with Philly. Now let's look at the Hall of Chiefs. So first things first, let's take a look at the chief gear because I need to press the chief gear. So I think what I have enough to do, if I look at these, if I look at the gear enhancement, I should have enough to press these. I'm going to try to do them one at a time, right? 40 times 3 will be, so that what I'm worried about is design plans. 40 times 3, I should be able to do all 3 of these to keep them at the same level, right? So 230, I have enough times 3 of all of those. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enhance these, and this is not design plan, they're not charms, so this should be qualifying for that event. So here we go. 1, 2, and as I understand it, you have to keep 3 of them in sync at the same level to get that bonus. I'd like to know if anybody knows, drop me a comment. Where is that actually documented? Is that just something people have figured out, or is that documented somewhere and I missed it? Because I'd like to know that. So there we go. I'm actually out of design plans now. When I looked at this before, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do this, but then I saw that special deal come up with the design plans. Now I do have some chests as well now. So those chests, I'm not sure if any of them have design plans in them. Just get rid of some of these. Gives, oh, so these all do have design plans as well. Not that many though. Okay, so that's that. And these I could unlock for design plans if I wanted to, but I don't really want to if I don't have to, because those can also be used for any other number of things. But we'll see how things work in Hall of Chiefs. I'll give you updates every day as we go, but I only have a couple days left. So here's how much those upgrades got me. So that, but look at this. This is how competitive this Hall of Chiefs is. Those Chief Gear upgrades only got me 14 rank. So other people must have been saving them longer. So it's a matter of, can they catch up with my total ranking here? I'm not sure. That would be a lot of Chief Gear to go through, but we're going to see. I'm going to monitor this and see. If I have to pop some more Chief Gear, I will. And then on the last day, I have some more shards I can use. So really, as long as I'm in the top 10, I'm good on this one. So we'll see how that lands. But I have one more account. And so, yeah, let me just take a look at this again. So this is where my Chief Gear stands right now. And can I actually press any more of this? No, because that's going to need more design plans. Yeah, these all need design plans that I don't have. I'd have to open up those other chests or spend more money. I don't want to do it if I don't have to. I'm trying not to make this a costly Hall of Chiefs. I'm trying to kind of slow my spending down right now. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully that's enough to keep me competitive, keep me on the board, keep me in the top 10 overall. There's one more thing I want to do that I think is an account milestone here. And that is, I'm going to ascend Geronimo's gear. Now the thing is, as I understand it, I asked a couple people who are veterans in the community, do I need to wait to do the ascension at all? I'm not using any essence stones, and I'm not using any mithril to do this. At least the first ascension just requires 2 mythic gear pieces. So I can do this at any time. So I figured I'd wait to film it because this is good content. This is the very first time I'm going from, this account is going from this mythic gear to the, I think this is legendary, right? Red gear. So here we go. All I have to do is grab, I'm just going to grab any 2 of these because I have all the other ones equipped that I need. Send anyways, yes. And there we go. So we've just ascended one piece of equipment, and now I'll ascend this piece of equipment. There we go. So now I have Geronimo with 2 pieces of red gear. And I think, do I have one that I can do on Molly? Probably just barely not. Oh, maybe. Are you kidding me? I just barely. Does she need to be? No, because she's not even at level 10 yet. So I wouldn't be able to do that anyways, right? So she needs some more forging, which I don't have the stones for right now. And now wouldn't be the time to use stones anyways because I wouldn't get event credit for it. So there we go. That's a cool account milestone. I have Geronimo now with red gear. That's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I don't know if you're excited for me or not. If you've been playing the game a long time, it's probably not a big deal to you, but that's a big deal to me. This starts the grind. But now the grind really starts, right? So now to enhance any further, what do you have to do? I think this is when you start getting into mithril and so this is to forge any further. Now I need stones and need to throw away mythic gear. And then to enhance any further, I think at some point, oh, this is just enhancing, but at some point you need mithril. I don't know when that comes in. Is that as part of the master forging? I guess I'll find out when that hits. But I don't need that right now because I don't get any event points for it. So even if it was available, I wouldn't do it. So So that's where we stand right now. And I'll give you an update tomorrow on how things go with Hall of Chiefs. So if you like this content, if you want to follow my whale journey, I have I'm going to be spending $8,000 for all of 2026. I'm already, I think I've got only a budget of like 70. If you can see here, that's the frost stars I have left. So that's roughly $7,400 left for the rest of the year. And so I'm already a little bit off track actually with my idea of spending slower now. So some point soon, I got to get to the point where I've done all the things that I want to do. I feel like Geronimo's a unique opportunity because he's very hard to unlock. The other opportunities aren't so unique. So I'm trying to conserve for Valentine's Day and Chinese New Year's, and then I'll get to VIP 11 as part of that most likely, if I haven't got there earlier from other purchases. But I'm really trying to slow that down. But if you like this content, please like, follow, subscribe, turn on notifications so that you know when I post content. I go live often, and then I post content like this, and you can follow along. Follow my journey and give me help. This is also part of you being part of the journey with me. So be sure to put some comments below, help me out, tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what you like to see more of. All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much. And until next time, I'll see you later.